It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have the Myth. And they do have a speed advantage here. And they'll be facing Ice Cold. And you can see who has the power advantage.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
Up first, the Myth from the United States of America. Last time we saw them in the ring, they won by KO. Up against them, Ice Cold from the United States of America. Coming off a TKO win in their last bout, looking to do the same here tonight.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the red trunks with red trim, the Myth. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, wearing the yellow trunks trimmed with yellow, Ice Cold.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Close the door, close the curtains. This is it. Let me enjoy myself right now.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. So here we go. Should be a good one. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Good counter punching. So much firepower here. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. This is with the straight left. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. This is a high-octane battle. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action. the bell for round 2. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. Through the straight left, but it won't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
This fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Beautiful counter punch. What a massive upset this would be. And down goes ice cold. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I've got to see that.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been her best round for sure. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action. There's the bell for round 3. Well, I think we can all agree that was not the best round for her. Let's see what kind of advice and strategy their corner goes with heading into this next round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. No rest for the weary. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. An upset of the year, perhaps right before our eyes. And Ice Cold has been knocked down. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Oh, she knows now. She can smell blood. She's just not got to get trigger happy. Be smart with the shot. Be sneaky. Pretend you're going to go for someone else in the body, and then boom, let the shot in again. Be smart.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Time winding down as we get set for another round. Here we go to the fourth round. Well, the corner can do whatever they want to try and motivate their fighter to get back into this, but it all boils down to her, Johnny. Does she have the heart, the will, the desire, the strength to turn this around?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight? And it looks like this fight will continue. Good deep. Hold that thought. This could be the end. No, we don't. Hold that thought. A chance to make history. And it appears did you see that? And at some point, the corner needs to decide and down to the canvas goes ice cold. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
I need to see that again.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.